Good morning, children. Yesterday we did first part of the story, The Undeserved Reward. We have actually done it up to the point when the narrator, who was an author, has been invited by district officer. What is the similarity between the two? Actually, it was this, that both are fond of reading and both are writers. So the district officer wanted to meet him and he has invited him. The narrator was, shocked after getting this invitation because he didn't expect that he will be invited by a district officer like this. So he went to his friends to take their advice in the matter. And yesterday we saw that his friends did not advise him to go there. They had their own arguments to give. Some said if district officer wanted to meet him for a personal matter, he can come. He also could have come to his house. It was nothing official. Some of them said that because he's not that type of person who would cash his relationships, so he would not take any type of favor, any type of undue advantage from his relationship with district officer, so there's no need to go. And some of them even told him the hard reality that even if he developed friendship with the district officer, still if he writes something wrong in the eyes of government, he will be punished. So overall they mean to say that he should not go to the district officer. Now let us see what he does. However, I did not follow the wise counsels of my friend. So this narrator, he takes advice from others, but we can't say that he follows that advice blindly. He gathers their advice, but he takes his decision himself. To turn down means to reject. To reject a request merely because it was from the district officer appeared to me against all canons of good manners. So he will not reject his request of meeting because he thought it will be being rude. Undoubtedly, if he had come to see me, it would not have led to any loss of prestige for him. But after all, a district officer is an important personage in this country and a writer is an ordinary individual. So he is thinking about everything that his friends have told him. He thought that even if the district officer had come to his house, it would not have insulted him. But no problem if he had not come and if he had called him, because it's India. And here a district officer is an important and a reputed person, whereas a writer is not a reputed person. So it's okay. It is not like England or America, where even a prime minister would consider it an honor to visit a writer. This is India, where poets throng to every rich man, where writers go uninvited to coronations in the hope of getting a reward. He is the district officer, I said to myself. So here there is a little digression. Basically we were discussing his decision, what he would decide about going there. But there is a little digression and this is important. We can ask you a question here. Is he happy with his status as a writer in India? So no, he is not happy. He feels that writers should get more honor, more respect in our country than they are actually getting. Money is given more importance here. He is the district officer, I said to myself, and you are an ordinary writer. When you are so proud of yourself, why shouldn't he be? He who is the virtual king of the district. Whether you call it weakness, foolishness, or pride, it is understandable in a man of his position. Then he thinks that if a district officer is feeling a little proud, he deserves that. Nothing unjustified in that. And besides, if he had come to your house, now he thinks about that option, that the district officer comes to his house. Won't it have created a first class problem for you? Then he thinks that I would have become very uncomfortable if he had decided to come to me. There is not even a decent chair in your house. You are used to 24 for 30 pies BDs, that you don't have a proper furniture. You enjoy BD. Where would you have got the expensive cigars for him? You do not even know their brand or where they can be purchased. So, how will you arrange cigars for the district officer? Thank God he did not come to see you. Otherwise, you would have had to spend at least 4 to 5 rupees and yet felt that you were not able to entertain him properly. And if through your bad luck his wife also came, would your wife be able to entertain her? One can live in one's own house in rags, means in old clothes. But can any self-respecting person bear the thought of making his poverty a topic of drawing room conversation for others? You would not have been able to utter a word before his wife and would have prayed for the earth to open up and take you in. So this last part of this paragraph has told us that he is happy that the district officer did not decide to visit him, because it would have created a number of problems for him. He did not have proper furniture in his house. His wife did not have proper clothes to wear, and he would have to spend a lot of money for arranging things for his reception or for him. With all these considerations in mind, I decided to go and visit the district officer. So what decision did he take and why? I hope it's clear. He decided to go there. Reason: number one, he feels that district officer is more respectable in India than a writer. So nothing wrong if he has invited him. Then secondly, he would have been in trouble if district officer had come to his house. I stayed with him for some time and we talked about things in general. His behavior did not give me any reason to complain. Although I did not attach any importance to this meeting, people soon came to know of it, and in some circles it came to be known that I was a great friend of the district officer. So they discussed general things, and the behavior of the district officer was good, but people are gossiping about him that he has become a friend of district officer. Some even said that he consulted me on all important matters. I could have easily taken advantage of the situation. A drowning man catches even at a straw. It would not have been difficult for me to convince people that through me they could get favors from the district officer, but I considered this as downright mean and dishonest. He says that I could have used the opportunity for extracting money from people in the return of the promise that I could get their work done through district officer. But this is very mean for me, so I did not do all that. Many people came to me. Some had grudges, means complaints against the police. Some had tales to tell about the high-headedness of the income tax officials. Others complained about discrimination in the district office, where undeserving people were getting promotions. To all of them, my answer was the same, that such matters had nothing to do with me. So why are people coming to him with different complaints? In the hope that he would convey those complaints to district officer and something could be done regarding those matters. But narrator is not interested in all those things. So he simply answered that these matters have nothing to do with him. Anyway, I'm leaving it here and we'll continue tomorrow.